Meanwhile, I should go and smooth things over with the Fallen Imperium. How's our relationship right now? That's still a little too much to be giving them. Could I not just kick out one of these? That'll suffice, probably. There we go. So basically, I'm sorry for everything I did, Fallen Imperium. Could you please forgive me? And they say, yes. Slight problem is that I would love to do John's little... Oh, well, it's not showing up here. Don't know how I can get John his promotion back, but I want him up at count. Wouldn't be burning the goodwill anyway, might as well have it 190 plus. Burning the goodwill? Don't know what you mean. Thanks to that guy exiting quickly and safely, we have 98 relations with them, which I don't plan on burning. I'd like these guys to burn, but I'm still hoping for a big raid to come in and just have a clash between them. 100 is indeed the max, but it was at negative 90, so I needed 170 or so at least. What did I actually need there? You wanted at least 75 for the relation, so I wanted 165. Yeah, favors. Calling in favors, calling in traders, oh yeah, traders, good idea. Now I can actually bring in some traders. Once you're done with that, please call our new ally and ask for some good trades. Maybe when the bugs are gone, fill that mountain with flammable straw flooring. But then I'd burn down all this jelly. And this jelly has huge value. It's tempting to actually leave the bug hives there, but if I do that, I won't be able to get John his promotion. One little molly, all they go plop. Now, what would be a good idea is to... Oh, yeah, right. If we could have a trade caravan, please. That'd be grand. If I could burn all these things to death, but then the jelly would probably burn. It's completely flammable. Are these flammable? Of course they are. Being alive, too, has value. Yeah, but it's also a little bit of defense against anything that comes our way. Then again, once these get too populous, they actually start mounting attacks against you, which becomes a problem in itself. Would a straw floor prevent more bugs? No, they tunnel right through the floor. Hives spawn wherever there's this overhead mountain stuff, and there's no way to clear overhead mountain. So I mean, they could spawn in here, I'm just hoping they don't. At least if they do spawn here, I have this fire set up to murder them. Murder is what it's all about. They may collapse the mountain at this rate. Yeah, but the mountain just collapses a few pillars, which then helps keep the rest of the mountain up. So I doubt they're going to kill themselves there. I just worry that they destroy the uranium, because I do want that. Court ceremony. Oh, and they're not counting them as enemies. That's strange. But good, we should take that. Now here's a tricky thing. If I were to abduct them again, I would get two new, well maybe two new reformers for Lona, so that Lona would get even better psychic powers. But I think it makes more sense for Lona to be low level at that and maybe try to find other ways to get her thingamajiggers. So I think we will just take that quest immediately and get that Count title for John. Also, that extra permit wouldn't go amiss. Hey, they replaced the old guy with this new guy. He's got an elbow blade and he's carrying two new reformers on him. Hopefully they don't drag in some dirt here. Yeah, they're not taking any chances this time, are they? It's still tempting, really tempting, to turn on them. But I should maintain that alliance while I can for now. Hey, they get to admire my golden crown while they're in here. Please don't bring in filth here. Need that impressiveness. Yeah, abducting them and then making amends would definitely be the best way forward, especially since these guns they have and all the armor they have would be really good for it. I'm sorely tempted with a good time here. No, let them go. Let them go. I pinky promise I won't double cross you this time, Hanson. Oh, he's another wimp. And he doesn't like my skull spikes. He's just full of complaints. I like that he wears excellent stuff, though. These guys, though, I would need my elephant stampede to take care of these guys. Now, I could migrate my animals over here just to be ready for them. God, it is so tempting to turn on them. It's unreal. And I'll never get another opportunity to bring them in like this again because John won't have another ceremony. No, pass it by. It would be an overpowered thing to do. Not that I'm against doing that, but I've already done it once. It just feels bad when you see something that's obviously very good to do and just pass it by because of your own reasons. I'll take staff for 3,000. There is something else I could do, and it depends on what he gives me here. Depends on what he gives me. My fallen Imperium rating's a bit low. Nothing wrong with a bit of neutrality. Alright, he gained a title. Fills up the screen entirely. And it was an honourable one, so very nice. Extra 2 honour, and people will be happy at having seen it. Where do we have this here? Honourable da-da-da-da-da. Maybe somebody that doesn't have so many things filling it up. Brought a sense of dignity and honour to the participants, didn't it just? Now that means you used up one of your new reformers here. Did John get a new ability out of it though? Starting to see a lot of these things here. Oh, that's neuro quick. Now you have the level to go and figure out how to... Oh, well, once you're done with this bestowing ceremony, you can go and get that that last thing learnt. There we go. Go and figure out Berserk Pulse, which is a very good one. Anyone pick up on what he learnt there? I think he already knew Skip Shield and Far Skip. I just wish he knew Skip. Skip is so good. John. John, would you be so kind as to raise wall? You couldn't do it there, that stuff's getting in the way. For some reason I can reload this thing. Does that mean I can kick out the guy that's already in it? No. Trying to think of horrible things to do here, like keeping these people trapped in with a wall raised, but that was the guy that I wanted. No, let them go. Let it go, Jake. It's okay. It's okay not to just crush them for everything they're worth. Igor is indeed in there, but Igor's a good boy. And now I definitely want John to maintain 100% psi focus, because that new thing that he just got is very powerful. I'd rather have Berserk, but Berserk Pulse is still very good. Here we go. Berserk Pulse gives a lot of heat and uses a reasonable chunk of psi focus. But man, it makes a lot of people go mad. 5x5. And that can really be a hard counter to this. Be a hard counter to a lot of things. So we're ready for it. What's your neural cooldown anyway? 1.3 per second, that's not great. And the Eltex vest is helping out with that, I think. And I think the Prestige helmet does as well, but really it's very little compared to the 1 second that you normally get. And I think your Logmar helps out with that as well. Yeah, there we go, neural cooling. Okay, so John has just become incredibly good in combat, so we don't want him dying on us. How far is the casting thing's range on the new power? What was that power? Also, what's that permit? I'm really tempted to grab Labour Team, just because I've never used it before. Transport Shuttle's amazing, but I just get the idea that calling down 4 people for 4 days just to do mass cleaning or mass hauling would be massively useful, so I'm going to take it. Oh, by the way, John, could you make yourself fall in... I know you're asleep. Get up then. Make yourself fall in love with Voomer. That is what you're doing, right? Yeah. For some reason, you don't need Voomer there, but okay. Now they actually have a bit of psychic love for each other, and hopefully they'll get together and see eye to eye about it. They act as temporary colonists, so you'll have to feed and house the Labour Team. That's fine. I mean, there's places to house them, probably. You could have them sleep in the hospital. But it would be good for harvest season, it would be good for many things. Hell, maybe one of them could just make drugs for us for a long time. It's tempting to make a second drug lab with that in mind, actually. Could just put it over there. And yes, I'm well aware of those bug hives. Maybe I do want cloth when these cocoa trees are gone. In fact, some of them have some chocolate for me by now, but... Furniture... where's the seat? Where's the seat? There we go. Regular cloth armchair will do. These numbers are getting a bit ridiculous. 101 of them. If they launch an attack, I'm in so much trouble. I don't know how long they'll reproduce for. It says that they'll keep reproducing until the map is overwhelmed, and I don't know what overwhelmed is. I'm just really hoping for a massive raid. Come on, Randy, we haven't had one since I raided the place. Jings, I had a chance when the numbers were down to 39 and now they're at 101, because I'm getting greedy for this multi-raid. Time to get some mortars ready. I have 1 mortar, and I can't hit them here because they're under mountains. What are they eating to support such a population? The hives here produce insect jelly, which they themselves eat as well. I don't know what their hunger rate is. What is it? It's pretty low, so they don't actually need to eat a lot of it. Here's one eating right now. You just chow down on some jelly. You probably have a tiny hunger rate. Yeah, 0.16 food needed per day, so that's 3 jelly per day for the little guys. And on the map right now there is 341 jelly. And it keeps reproducing, and each one that pops out makes new bugs and new jelly. Maybe double the wall thickness at the narrow spots, make more predictable defense. The thing is, if I make it double thick, I won't be able to repair everything. For example, I can't repair this granite because it's behind this slate. I actually want to remove this slate so that I can repair the granite better. That might actually be something worth doing. The argument could be that they might break through one level of granite and then I want to be able to fix the other one. And that's a compelling argument. Tell you what, I'd rather be a bit safer if they come through here. That plasteel door marks a weak point, though. There's a lot I don't like about doing this. No, I don't like it. I just do not like it, the way it goes. Sorry, Meowzilla, if you had any ideas about that. I I don't know when they're going to start launching attacks, John. You're our leader. You tell us when they're going to launch an attack. Tell us now. We need a rousing speech from you. Only you can tell us how to deal with this bug problem. If John goes in there and casts Berserk, they're going to chase after John. And if these doors don't close enough, they're going to come and ram through, or they'll break down the door and kill John. If John used Skip or Invisibility, he'd be able to deal with that a lot better, but he knows neither of them. So I'm just going to have to keep calling in traders, exotic ones who hopefully have the goods for us. We're running out of gifts to give them to offset all that. He's explaining the meaning of fellowship, the terrible sense of responsibility on the colony's enemies. I don't think the bugs feel that. They will fight between themselves with Berserk, but there are there's over 100 of them now. They would chase after John. Self-control of every colonist to stay within the cower indoors area. There is certainly that. He explained promises to the northeast. Yeah, I'd rather go northeast than northwest, John. Offers the symbolism of skin and the shell. This is all very, very relevant to what's happening to us. Avoiding skunks. Is that what we're calling them now? Defeat the beasts through goodwill. It was encouraging. How very nice. Unfortunately, it didn't seem to give anybody an inspiration. I was hoping Lona would get inspired taming so I could finally get this blessed Thrumbo that's been hanging around here. Well, I guess I should just be happy that we have all the animals that we do. Healer Mech Serum. I'm going to keep that for something that's really desperate. It's the elixir of this game. You'll never use it. You'll always keep it around for that one fight that you know you're going to need it, and then just never use it. Quite happy that John was able to take care of that trading quest as quickly as he could, though, but... dang it if I can't get some folks over here to raid me. It would be very useful, game. Very useful indeed. I think I want another cloth hamper, even though I'm burning through my cloth here. I'll put it here. Just more places for my drugs. There are enough animals to stomp the hives down without too much hassle. Seems like a question of how much jelly we want to farm. There's 108 of them. 108. There are probably 3-to-1 mega spiders to my animals here. Mega spiders are strong. Cargo trade with the Imperial base, Jake, and far skip back. Cargo trade with the Imperial base and skip back. Oh yeah, I could send a lot of stuff out there to go and trade with them, but what would I be trading them? What would I give them? They're not terribly interested in human leather bedrolls. Could give them straight up silver, that's true, but I'd rather just invite them over. Yeah, Zilla, would you mind inviting our other friends over with some good traders? I want that exotic goods. And I'm going to copy all of this and paste it here. In fact, I think I will suspend the flake being done here. Once you've made your last bit of flake there, I don't want to waste your time, and I'm going to suspend the medicine there. That way, there's no movement needed at all to make the flake. Actually, I'm going to keep the flake being done here so that multiple people can do it. But hopefully Voomer prefers to do it here. Voomer's the fastest one, so I want this to be the one that Voomer uses, and this is one that anyone other than Voomer can use, so anyone under Voomer's towering intellect can take care of that. I'm a little low on chem fuel, and it's tempting to use, or rather make more, but no, I'm just happy that we keep making out making these drugs. Oh yeah, of course, I can use drugs to trade. They'll take flake. I could send John over with some flake and far skip back. Make a good trade on it. Janua might have a lot of stuff for me. Alright, you know what? When John has plenty of Psi focus for far skip, I'll do that. And he's working on it right now. Points to the sword on the ground in the common room, then to Orlov. It's making them more likely to rebel. I think they're happy enough to rebel around here because there are all these weapons in the storage lockers, which they could go and get anyway. So I'm not particularly worried about it. And Orlov doesn't spend a lot of time around here. They clean and then they go. Well, they haul as well. What we do settings over here. Maybe make this one a critical one and purely for Flake, because that's the one that I'm going to be drowning in. Keep this one more for my go-to drugs that I don't keep lots of. Have you ever had one of your nobles snap and issue a decree when they break? I had Brute Queen do that. I don't remember if it was on stream or not, but Brute Queen did, if I recall, insist that lots of bunnies get slaughtered in her name or else she'll go ham. I actually want more of that cloth. Let's do that. Cotton, rather. It's not all I want, though. How about we shrink the zone here, and I want to try making some of this other stuff that I've never made before. The Tinctoria. How long does it take to make those? $2 days to make? Wow, that's very quick and easy. Very low yield on it. I don't know how to actually use the stuff, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Also, I seem to have stopped digging my way into here. Lona, why are you not digging? I'll tell you why. It's because cower indoors. No, it's not because of cower indoors. Huh. What's going on then? Would Lona just rather do something else than mine? Work, Lona, mining. Mining comes only after handling. I'm surprised Lona hasn't been chipping this away like nobody's business then. It's kind of what she's meant to do here. If the bugs hit 1,000 mouths, will you suspend no kill boxes? I have an idea of dealing with that. If they truly get to those kinds of colossal numbers, then they're going to bunch up a lot. And then I just happen to have a get out of jail free card for that. What do you mean costs 8 honor? You tell me John doesn't have honor? Oh, he spends the honor on an upgrade. I didn't know that. Or you lose your... No? Yeah, maybe you do spend your honor when you upgrade. Okay. I didn't think that happened. Okay, we have a little problem now. John doesn't have the honor for the salvo. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. And they've mined this place out like nobody's business. I'm just hoping Randy sends that massive raid. And it needs to be massive because their numbers are getting a bit massive. I think bugs are very simple AI. I doubt the game's going to hurt for it much. Yeah, if John dies, Nyx does inherit the Earth, so we need John not to die. Interestingly enough, I have a very nice exploit for that, but let's just hope we don't need to use it, because I don't want John to die. I have a healer mech serum if he's in grave danger. And we have a coagulator on him, so he's unlikely to bleed out particularly fast. Might even be an idea to give him something a bit better than a tough skin. For God's sake, you two, would you just get it on? Oh, there we go. A comment about gorges to Voomer. Do you like gorges? Jinx, I just have to stick those two in a room together and wait. Actually, that might be an idea. Manage area, new area, and let's make this area right here. And now only John and Lona can go there. Or rather, John and Lona can go only there. Wait, what did I just do? I think I missed is what I did there. Not Lona, Voomer. Oh, well, John could find something to do there. I wonder if that's within range to actually talk to each other. It might not. Alright, only John do this. Limited radius. And I don't even mind at this point if you use the... Wait, can I actually make it out of Psychoid? I don't know how many Psychoid leaves it's going to take for that. Okay, but they can talk from here, so there's no need to worry about that. Forget it, suspend it, don't use Psychoid leaves. Oh, and don't make it just be Illustra John's thing. Right, I need you two to really get it on. Surely if they just talk enough, they'll find something to bond over here. Ah! No, you must work until you're willing to collapse. Same with you, John. You must keep making drugs until you manage to get some love spark between the two of you. Friendly witch doctors. Now don't talk about dominions to John. I don't think that's going to reel him in. At least John's getting a little bit smarter doing all of this. He's not very intelligent, our John. God's sake, you two. They're chatting about wearing bow tie. How terrible can one person be at flirting? Very, it seems. Holy moly. Good thing we got a good armchair there. I just wish it were better, then Voomer would be even more comfortable. I don't think Voomer knows what flirting is. I'm getting that impression here. Well, John, you need to turn the heat up a bit. Come on, say something flattering to Voomer. Tell her that her unequaled intellect is the envy of all the galaxy. Okay, you've been doing this till 3 in the morning. Forget it. I have tried and I have failed to get these two together. You can clear your prioritized work and go back to whatever. Probably sleeping. Oh, they came equip. Oh, yeah, eat together. Eat your disgusting goopy paste. Maybe that'll give you something to bond over. Practicing. How do you practice dice? You know what? Sometimes you just gotta take matters into your own hands. Voomer, that's your bed now. Stop. Forget about the souled loved one. Think about John. Think about nothing but John. Can pawns cheat? Yes, yes they can. You can have lovers even if you already have a husband, and even if you're not allowed to have multi-lovers. Must be difficult for a person with as massive a brain as Voomer to have any meaningful conversation with smooth-brained John. It's difficult for many people to talk to John, but they are just intimidated by his size and strength. The actual John only comes up to here, but people are terrified of his helmet. Makes him look a lot taller. So hope he doesn't wear high-heeled shoes to further keep the facade up. I'm actually managing to eat some of that corn, but I think a good bit of it was me just selling it off. Title requires bedroom. Oh right, Illustra John won't be happy because he wants his own bedroom, not a shared one. Voomer hogging the covers, tossing them about. It's the ultimate pairing though, brains and brawn. Hope I'm not forgetting about something. Oh yeah, why is Lona not cutting all this away? I don't understand. She's choosing to do pretty much anything else. She's on cower indoors, but that does include this. Maybe I just need to tell you to get to work. Are you scared of collapsing the roof? Probably not. Get on it. Is it something to do with the way that your line disappears here for some strange reason? Oh, I'm well aware that the bug hives are reproducing. They've reproduced a lot. They have now increased their numbers massively. And I am a little scared. Well, I'm a lot scared. I'm just hoping Randy sends that... Again, you're giving up on that? Come on, just mine this out. Then I'll build my... then I will build my little jail cell here. I can hear them reproducing. It's disgusting. Actually, this seems like a reasonable place to stop the jail cell. Actually, we can keep that as well. Right. Granite blocks. I never have quite as much granite as I want, but that's a common state of affairs. There we go. I will want this double walled, however. Because it's going to be the prison. I absolutely don't want people breaking into it, so I'll wall that as well as this. These roofs gone as well, please. As many as we can. So the wall... Needs to be one way in and one way out of a prison. But I am also thinking of having dedicated little prison cells. Nah, one big prison's the way forward. I need to be abusively large, but something like that. That's already much bigger than it needs to be, isn't it? Forget all of that. Forget all of that as well. We can just have this very walled. This will be the prison area, and we don't need to go over there often, hopefully. I'm already starting to feel like it's too far away, like it should be more here. But I'd like to just dump food there and have them eat it themselves and not feed them paste. Just dump corn here. Corn which doesn't spoil particularly fast. Why am I even moving it over here? Why am I even moving my prison cell at all? I've completely run out of reasons why I'm doing any of that. Ignore all this for now. I've gone mad. However, there's nothing mad about walling off potential infestation spots. Yeah, I had a reason in my mind and I managed to forget what it is, but that's okay. Also, I do not know if these guys attack mechs or not. I'd like it if they did, but I can't be sure. Sadly, this thing is only a manhunter pulsar. It doesn't make them attack each other, and it won't make them attack mechs. Oh no, Kaiser, the fun is yet to begin. We got them down to 39, I think, of them, and now they're up at 126. This is becoming a very big problem that I don't have a solution to. Well, I had a solution, and I sold it away in exchange for a count thing for John. How's that sci focus doing? I need you to be able to far skip. Oh, right, far skip it. No, that's raise wall. Here's far skip. Far skip costs 70, that's quite a lot. Well, get that sci focus up, John. That's your main job right now. I think part of the problem is that Lona meditates too much. We don't need you having a lot of psi focus, but... And your psi focus rate is really slow. Sell the colony off. We're struggling to get that last 50,000. Tell you what though, here's my 50,000. Look at all this devil strand. It's just about ready to be mine. Be awful if something happened to it though. Build a double wall on all exits, leave some wood at one entrance, lob some mollies in, use John's instant wall skip to shut the door. Hopefully they burn and suffocate. The instant wall doesn't last very long, sadly. But that is one way to look at it. It's just there's so much here, and it's not all roofed. Oh, they're digging it all out like nobody's business. That's saddening for me. Well, they'll start crushing themselves a bit, but there are more of them popping out. I'm just looking for that big raid from Randy. It's all I need. Huge raid, let's say 100 of them coming on in, and then the 100 of them fight these guys. The bugs will probably win, and then I can just slaughter off what bugs remain. Perfect. Great solution. Now, if Randy would just stop having his afternoon coffee, put down the newspaper, and pull that finger out of his arse to launch that massive invasion, then we can all get on with our lives. He seems to be hesitating on that. I think I'm hesitating on having enough places to store my food. There we go, that should help a bit. The deeper the storage, the better. Is there a pawn limit? Maybe the bugs are blocking raids. No, there's nothing like that. I've had thousands of pawns on the map before. And it's amazing, but it is a slideshow. Glad to see you making all these drugs, Boomer. Gotta get that wealth up, you know. Gotta get John to share that wealth. 70 psi focus is a lot. Now what gives psi focus? Is it go juice or is it wake up? There should be like a psi focus gain. Okay, they get 15% psi focus when they take go juice. So I could, in a pinch, make John take lots of drugs. But he might overdose. He might get addicted. There's a lot of, you know, who would have thought drugs have risks? Is Orlov a permanent slave? No, nothing's permanent in RimWorld. Not even your research anymore. Is there anything actually that's permanent? Excuse me. I think smooth floors are permanent. If you smooth the floor, it'll never go away. You can build over it, but you can't ruin a smooth floor. Although maybe a meteorite could land and not change that. Lucy is indeed permanent. There's no way to remove a Luciferium addiction at all. But then you can kill the person with Luciferium, then there's no addiction because there's no person. When you sell your colony, you sell the research as well. So somebody who knows how to build an orbital cannon one day will not understand how to plant trees the next day. It's a bit weird. Well, it's very weird. So it's a staggered way that this is being done. Just harvest the whole lot of them. Well, I'm glad Lona's having such a relaxed time here. If you could tame that Thrumbo, though. Is it still here even, or did it leave the map? Ah, here it is. If you could please deal with that Thrumbo, I'd be much obliged. Kill the person, revive them with mech serum, the addiction should be gone. Nope, that does not remove the addiction. It remains even after death and revival. Imperial traders here, and they are not messing with these animals. However, I could make the animals attack these things, these guys. Might not be a bad idea to show these guys what's for. Psychic sensitizer. They would kill some of them, but not many. The bugs would overwhelm them. Wow, they got a lot of garbage on them. Where's the good stuff? Oh, they don't have any good stuff. This is disappointing. I seldom see the Stellarch crown, though. Elaborate, slave suppression, social impact. Wow, such rubbish. I'm surprised and saddened in equal measure. Also, I wanted to go and raid this farming site. Good thing it's going to be there for another 21 days. 500 camel hide would be very welcome. Now, I could just go and slaughter the dromedaries here and get almost, well, not quite that amount, and it would be reduced for the injuries. But I dare not risk leaving the base here. Yeah, this is one hell of an infestation. 41 mega spiders. Okay, I have tried. I can't even force you two to sleep together properly anymore. There you go, John. You got your own designated bed for just yourself. Okay, he's no longer angry about it. Oh, the rescue of Valencia. Is that going to bring in a lot of people? She's wounded and unable to move. There's an enemy outpost at the Why would I... No! No, I'm not. Come here. Bring the threats here. You know, health could go here and do a good precision long-range shot to antagonize the bugs over to these guys. But antagonizing them for no good reason is not a wise move, in my opinion. Future Jake looking back, I wish I'd tried attacking when there were only 500 mega arachnids. I'm confident that Randy is just building up all of his rage for a massive raid. And then the raid and the bugs can cancel each other out. If that doesn't happen, I'm in trouble. Send in Nyx, spread his numerous diseases to the infestation. Worst case scenario, no diseases in your colony. Oh yeah, imagine Randy just gives me another infestation. Freaking Randy. Have you ever wondered that maybe the insect is the major rage? With enough positive thinking, I can get myself through this. I'd love to do some improvements on the base, but I can't think of what I would want to put down at this point. I suppose it would be nice to fill out a bit more floor here with this concrete. I could even spend some time making some nice paved tiles to make all this look better. Seems like a big old waste of steel, but I have a lot of steel. How much steel do I have? I have rather a lot of steel, 4,000 of it. Would be nicer stuff for everybody to look at. There, I could at least do that much with paved tiles. It'll look better. Giving Meowzilla something to do. What you got? Pigs. So if I can get rid of these cows before they die to the inevitable attacks. Otherwise, yeah, again, they did not sell a lot that interested me. I could buy up their steel. I do like steel. Otherwise, psychic sensitizer is a little tempting, isn't it? Increases the neural heat limit for John. Benefit more from positive psychic abilities. I don't think he has a sensitizer. Well, John, without much going on, we might as well make you a better psychic. Struggling to think what else to give them. I've got all these recon helmets that are worth actual money. Keep the good ones, sell these bogus ones. I've got more recon armor than I'll ever reasonably use. They're not giving me gold, and I'm not selling my golden crown, although that is good value there out of that gold. Ah yes, this robe that I was intending on getting rid of. That's better than getting rid of these potentially useful helmets. Still leaves me over the odds of things that I'm selling off here. Anything they want to give me? It would seem not. Dang, this is awkward. I guess I'll only take 500. Nah, gotta get rid of some of these armors. They're not doing me any good. That's as good as I can do then. You get a nice bonus for trading with people. It's not a huge amount, but good to keep it going. And you will be unrestricted to haul this stuff back, please. Hear that squelching of yet more of these vicious insects. Could you carry the silver, please? That's more important than just about anything else here. The steel's not going anywhere. Now, one downside is that shield belt, that hammer, that helmet, that cape, it's all weighing John down, so there are fewer things that he can bring back. Regardless, I try to make him haul as much of the steel as he can. And then the people that are restricted can go and pick it up from there. I'll leave that little bit of... Not good enough. John, keep hauling it. Probably not what he wanted to be doing, but it's what he's doing anyway. And then let's make sure that he gets his psychic sensitizer in. Install psychic sensitizer to the brain. Good enough. I'm not going to cry over 20-something steel there. But somebody else can. Forget consuming your paste, go straight for the operation. The place is sterile, and we'll get old Shaky Nix on it. Shaky Nix, who still has massive manipulation thanks to his mechanites. There's no way Nix could fail this. Not letting health do it. Get on it. But do remember, if you do fail operating on John, he might have some bad brain issues. Oh, I made John get addicted to Luciferium not that long ago, because we stumbled into about 20 or so of them. So it's a good way to empower John. Especially after that fight he had earlier, I realised John needs to be better at dodging and stronger at hitting. It'll keep him alive a lot better. John is still unrestricted. Well, let's change that. Nick shared beliefs on cultural differences with Illustration. All whilst he hacks right the way through that prestige helmet of his. John, you fought a centipede mano a mano. It was a pretty big deal. You saved the colony. Lona was, of course, by your side, hacking away with her monosword. It was a good fight. A very good fight. A dangerous fight. You came so close to death. I think your torso went down to about 8 hit points. I miss your toe. Can we not get a bionic leg for you somewhere? We have a bionic leg for you. Why have I not been giving you that bionic leg? You are the top man here. You deserve it. Operation. Install bionic leg. Right leg. Shaky Nicks, get on it. Meanwhile, other people who are slowed down by all the field hands and things I've given them are probably wishing they had that kind of special treatment. But John is going to run like greased lightning here if he's on Lucy and has a bionic leg. Must be very awkward running with a bionic leg. You know, we could even give him a second bionic eye to make him even better at everything he does. We do have this eye right here. Hell, we have 2 eyes. John's probably feeling that he didn't consent to this, but you're becoming more than human. Better get it done now, otherwise you waste all the time that they spend down under and recovering from anesthetic. There we go. Mecha Centurion is ready to rock and roll. Complete with magical abilities. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Finless. Having a single leg that performs about 25% better than the other leg seems very tricky. An advanced artificial leg with its biogel nerve link, powerful mini servos, and lattice dust healing system. It's way better than a biological leg in almost every way. Gameplay-wise, I don't think there's any way that a natural leg is better than a bionic leg, and an Archotech leg is better yet. Jinx me how Zilla's putting down even this nice fancy flooring so quickly. And then they want to go and relax after a hard day's graft. Damn good opportunity to have them fight with the giant insects lost. But I'm still waiting on that raid, Randy. Big raid. Come on. Huge. Biblical proportions. And preferably attacking in a way that zones them right through the... Oh my god! Well, Theodosia took the wrong route out there. Nothing guaranteeing that they're not going to come for me. So let's be ready to repair these walls at a moment's notice. One good berserk pulse here would flatten them, but John's life would be forfeit. Nah, it's okay. They're not coming for us. They just wanted Theodosia. Come on, Randy. I need you now more than ever to screw me over with a big old raid. Come on, Randy. I'm so helpless right now. There's nothing I could do against a 100 strong raid from the Mace Gang. Change the trading spot? The trading spot is... Wait, do I even have a trading spot? Is there even a trading spot? The ritual spot, marriage party, and caravan parking spot, but I don't think there's a trade spot. My caravan spot, if I'm not mistaken, I migrated over here after some grim times, and I think it's going to stay there. Unless I want to move it up here. Yeah, that's probably for the better. There we go. Oh no! Oh no! I don't mind chunk skip. Arcotex! Ah! Fight the beasts, fight the beasts, fight the beasts, fight the beasts. Oh, the beasts are going. The beasts are out of here. Damn, that Arcotech stuff. They're still enraged. I think they're gonna gun for the... Oh god, what a threatening thing to see. Wall raise, blinding pulse. Prosthetic leg is a bit blah. Chaos skip is also blah. Oh boy, see any other names here, by the way? It's been a while since we've had a custom name coming. Okay, they cooled off just in time, but I'm not sure that's going to be just in time. That's still a little dangerous. Yeah, the stuff all goes on the animals, and the animals just pack up and go. Oh, I want that. I want that so badly. John, get on the case. I know you're woozy, but you're still our best talker right now, I rather think. Colonists, trade improvement chance, 16%. That's not amazing, but it's better than we've got. Go. Maybe take the closer door? No? Okay. Claim all the items they drop in one go. Suddenly boost your colony wealth to 350. Sell the colony and boost away as fast as possible. Nah. Let's have a look at that quest anyway. I need that 350,000. I don't want to boost away as fast as possible. I got plans. I'm not having them ruined like that. Skelopede, oh, they crushed the uranium. That is the worst. Oh well. Well, no, the worst thing is all of those attacking and killing me. But let's be reasonable here. I wonder, can I claim this jelly and sell it to them? Maybe they'll get angry because I'm claiming their jelly this way, but what makes a good something that I can sell to a trader? I don't actually know that. They surely won't react to me having this as home area, so let's just try it and see what happens. I don't think they consider me owning it for some reason. You need to stockpile it, really? But they probably will get angry about me stockpiling it. I'm still going to try what we can try and see what we can do here. Stockpile zone. Just claiming all this jelly is mine, of course. And now go and trade with them. Game is too smart for me. It probably needs to actively be brought over there. Because I'm certain exotic people like the jellies. Unless I need to wait a bit. Read the tooltips, Jake. Top left. Top left? Some items cannot be traded because of hives and enemies. Very clever game. Very clever indeed. Just delete all this zone then. I didn't miss any zones, did I? That'd be embarrassing. Wait, there was an option there that I swear there were 3 options when I last clicked there. Dromedaries would be nice to kill for their fur, so that's actually worth doing in my opinion. I'll just take them back and instantly slaughter them. You missed one at the top, Jake. Okay, I'll try not to forget that next time. I'll sell off a bunch of these packaged survival meals. They don't have Lucy. I see Lucy and think they have it, but no, they do not. Blinding Pulse, Chaos Guy, none of that's particularly interesting. Prosthetic Leg, definitely not. That Cycler is mine, though. And I keep 2 tusks. And that gold is mine as well. I'm just spending money here, which is a bit of a shame, but on you go, John, and pretty please, unrestrict yourself and carry it home. And for the love of God, those animals of mine need to get over here. Can I clear the original JFA? There we go. Animals, those 2 that I just... Oh, dear God, dromedaries need to be in pens. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. That's a bit very unfortunate. Probably just going to roam around. John, you're now on animal slaughtering duty. I don't care how cleanly you do or do not do this. But slaughter both of them so we can have them brought in, please. Before this becomes a huge problem. They were killed cleanly, so they won't count as being unclean deaths. I could totally see them running away and causing the infestation to come for me, so I was having none of that. They're killing their own hives with cave-ins, but it's not enough. There we go, Demon. $200 to Young. You make the bet, you live by the bet. Of course, Young's a reasonable man. He will always take something of equal value, like joining in the Mario Marathon. It's just the kind of person he is. Oh, no, John, get the hell out of there. They're coming for you. Well, they're coming for someone. I just saw them moving in on John's position. I thought, nope. We are every flavor of gone. Put the cower in, cower indoors. This could be a problem if they start coming up and bashing in my doors and walls. Hopefully they don't. Still hoping. you have enough grenades, Jake? If so, just kill the damn things. You have more... Excuse me? There are 131 of them. And I have 17 animals, one of which is a little dog. They'll get tired of punching the granite wall, I'm sure. I'm a little less sure now. Next, get on the repair job just in case. Meowzilla, repair that too. Okay, okay. Calm down. Uh-oh. 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 No, no, this is okay. Don't do that. Clear that. Stay indoors. They won't come for you. They'll rip that down and move back, and then we will repair it. Oh. Okay. Somebody was kind enough to distract them. Okay, next, seriously, do repair that then. What else are they trying to break through? This. Meowzilla, get on it. Somebody decided to get back up. It was Kanto. Kanto's trying to heal their many bites, and they get many more for it. Oh no, they're coming back down here. Ah! It's all on you guys. Keep that wall intact. He's getting ideas about that one. Maybe one of these guys will get up and distract them again, but I can't take that chance. Their natural tendency to burrow through things is hurting me here. They're digging through that faster than Meowzilla can repair it, and Meowzilla is damn good at repairing. Okay guys, just back away. Back away, he'll dig it out, we'll repair it, and hopefully he'll sod off. Repairing doesn't take materials, thankfully. Okay, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh. So it begins. They are all coming for me. All 100 and how many? 133 of them are all coming this way. Not sure I have much of an answer to this. I'm sure I can come up with something. Get in a pod and launch off. The pods wouldn't manage everybody. There's no way we can outfight them with just our colonists. There's no way in hell. 42 mega spiders alone could do it, let alone all the other guys we have. Is there a quest for NPC support? There is not. I don't have the wealth to blast off with the Arc of Nexus ending here. I could call in 2 bits of reinforcement, it would not be enough. Drone strike. Sadly, I sold off all of John's honor for that. I could call in troopers and janissaries, they would get overwhelmed instantly. It wouldn't even help. Triple rocket launcher would be good if they all bunched up for me, but they're not bunched up. Wait it out, they might stop. Well, they'd stopped here, but they caught sight of one of us and came for us. There's a reasonable way of thinking it where we just hightail it into here, and they might give up the chase. But you've seen them, they hunt down like nobody's business. Next, what's the your psychic shock range there? Knock out the one that's coming for us right now, and the rest of us just go and hide over here. The flame trap room, great place to help. I mean, if the roles were reversed and they were in here and I was not in there, that would be great, but it might be a little difficult to get my people out once they're stuck in here. John's wall raise ability could really help in a pinch. It is 3 wide. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3. It's not unthinkable that I get everybody over here, raise the wall here, and then, I don't know, tunnel our way back in here. But right now I need everybody, like, over here, I guess? Oh, Christ, I didn't realize health was there. That's a lot of problems for me if they end up just digging through this and caning us here. What's the cost of wall raise, by the way? It's heavy on the heavy on that. I don't think they'll attack the animals, although I can't be sure about that. The animals would probably be safe if they were all stuck inside the barn. So if I put all of my animals on indoor animals, including Igor, wherever he is, Igor will probably go over here and they'll be safe inside there. Actually, yeah, if I get them... Neuroquake. I had not considered every creature in range, but outside the safe inner circle, will be driven violently insane. How big's the Neuroquake area, John? No, I mean, how big is the safe area for Neuroquake? Okay, that's it. Well, everybody could go over with the animals, and the animals could be kept safe. Our ones, that is, and everyone else on the map gets angry. But it's going to affect these guys. I'm going to have a falling out with Triera and Concord. They nerfed Neuroquake in 1.3 to not cover the whole map. Well, what will it cover? Oh, that's not very good at all. But that could help me keep these guys outside of the range. Fallout is better than falling dead. That is true. Good thing it has a charge for a Neuroquake. It will do if the whole real let them aggro. Right, well that can be the backup idea if they all start coming here. John can Neuroquake. Wall raise to keep us safe, Neuroquake to take out everything. Oh, but then the animals, the poor animals would go into a violent rage. Backup idea? What's the first idea? I don't know yet. I know that they will relentlessly hunt us down, though. I've seen them travel half the map to chase people down. There's still a theory they won't attack. No, they will attack. Could send someone like Meowzilla. Oh, Meowzilla's a little slow, but somebody could go off on a little adventure. I don't know. I'm so low on ideas here. What if John neuroquaked from here? And we had the animals like here, so they're safe from it. And then it affects everything else. Call in help now while you have the goodwill. And then before they arrive, do the quake and drive them all nuts. I can't get everyone together for that kind of thing. Don't really have a good answer to this, but there's only one thing I can choose, so I need to choose it carefully. Again, everybody could huddle here, and yes, we could neuroquake, especially when they start getting close, because they're going to have to ram these walls down. The steel door is quite vulnerable, but not a lot else is. And I imagine they're all going to start coming together here. We could have, say, someone like Nixon repairing that wall. Neuroquake might be my only way out of here. Takes a while to launch, you know. Alright, everybody, get over here. Nix, shock that one, just in case. Without that one to see us, all the other ones bugger off. All the animals are going to indoor animal, all the people are heading there. Oh, they seem a little slow on the approach now. I'll tell that one to go insane, then hopefully it'll go and fight the others to delay them. It's still coming for us though. Christ health, you're so damn slow because of your two field hands that you're dragging along with you. If only I could skip health so it'd be faster. Igor, what the hell are you doing? Oh, Shinx, for some reason that's also in indoor animals. Well, the other ones don't seem to be approaching aggressively. It's still berserk. It might still fight. Okay, they're going to fight each other there. That's good. What are the other ones going to do, though? And they're still pouring on in. I would like them to stop pouring on in, please. Indoor animals don't get access to the door. Good. Hey, if we really have to starve ourselves in here, there's kibble for us to eat. Oh man, they're breaking my stuff? They're breaking my hampers? What else is it gonna break? Neuro them. Yeah, but the Neuro doesn't have the range on all of them right now. Look how many of them are still in this cave system here. They need to come in. Also, I don't know how violent a violent rampage we're talking about is. I don't like them trashing my base. Oh god, they're even inside the medical area. Yeah, repairs are indeed better than deaths. Still pouring on in though. As long as they're not coming in here, at least. Oh, my beds. Oh, my stuff. Oh, did they just calm down? Oh, this is bloody awful. They're chipping away at this stuff instead. But they should stop and then head back a bit. Meanwhile, we're going to have to enjoy being here for a bit. I'll take you off of that, so maybe you can sleep if you really want to. They'll destroy a few things. Once they're done sleeping, I think they're going to go back to here. They always tend to go back to their pods. As damage goes, this is far less than I could otherwise be enjoying. What are they breaking now? This wall? It's alright. It's alright. It's very, very survivable compared to the alternatives. Oh yeah, Christ, what if they eat this food? Maybe they only return here because they want the food, and if they have all the food they need here... Oh dear. Randy, please, that big invasion. Just spur them all. They'll probably migrate from the mountain to your base, Jake. Never mind that. What are they doing? What just made them go ballistic? What the hell just... Ah. Oh god, they're ruining my stuff. My good stuff. I think it might be Neuroquake o'clock. I just need a bit more of them over here. Alright, up and at 'em, folks. Get over here. New area. Call it the Neuro. Neuroquaker all around John here. And all the animals have to go to that. There we go. Come on, animals, get in here. Might be time for it. A few stragglers out here we can pick off. But this has to be done. Save my base. Holy smokes, they're trashing the whole thing! Why are they getting so nuts? Okay. That didn't do quite as much damage as I thought it would for all of that. And hopefully that berserk state means they're going to start fighting each other. Oh my goodness, that was some damage. Well, at least they didn't take out this stuff. Imagine if they'd gone for my unstable power cells or my power generator. There's going to be a lot of repair work being done here. Whoa. How you feeling, John? Probably not great, but he'll live. Hey, remember that time there was only about 30 of these things? Should be able to make do on the stragglers. I can't even use John's ability because he's KO'd. I'd love to be able to call in some reinforcements here. But that psychic coma is going to last for, what's it, 5 days? Numbers. 110 of them. Oh my goodness, they almost destroyed the Jade Sculpture. They might still destroy it. I still need them to start to keep killing each other. Is this thing still powered? I'd love to bring in some allies. If we could sneak our way over to it, but that's very, very dangerous. In fact, leaving this place right now is very dangerous. Maybe people could just take a nap, you know. They need it. Jake, your door. What about my door? It's just a wee one trying to break in. That's not a big deal. Lona, if you could kindly... Okay, we do not want those animals joining in with the fight right now. Tell them no. Okay, it's still up somehow, but take it out, take it out, take it out. Take it out. Okay, don't take it out then. Trying to get Meowsville to open this thing up. 64 of them, and quite a lot of them are looking downed. That's a good start. Oh shoot, that's not where I want you to get back from there. Else you might get shot yourself. There we go, it's all dead. Get down. Oh, right, this thing's in the way now. Tell you what, go and consume it. Then you should pick it up and move it away from there. And then just drop the thing down, because I don't want anyone eating that bug. After this, Val, you should go straight up, Jake. In addition to your base, it'll have so much insect, meat, and goo. I'm just glad they didn't destroy my jade sculpture, but they might yet get up and cause me problems. I think I'll call in Imperial help. Imperials don't use fire weapons. But that means someone's going to have to make the death march over to the comms console. Isn't John... No, John would be fast, but... Lona, you're pretty fast, right? No, the drill arms. Meowzilla? 89. Orlov? 95 and most expendable. Also hypothermic, because it's freezing in here. Also completely unable to defend yourself. I bet health isn't feeling too warm either. No. Sorry, they'll warm up when we get out of here, but... Well, Nyx is the fastest. Actually, his moving is enormous because of all his mechanites. And he would go down fast because he's in so much pain. But Nyx doesn't do social, so that's out of the question. Illustrajon is the only one that can call it Imperials. Ah, crumbs. We're just about at the point where we can start going out and killing them, though. Their numbers are down to 46, and many of them are downed. Alright, we're getting out there. Big time. Up we go, out we go. Animals, help us out. When did Spengler bond with Voomer? Very cute. Not Igor, though. Igor, you stay in indoor animals area, I guess. The game will tell me when you're starving. Undignified throne room? Ah, at least I didn't break anything in there, but holy moly. Alright, let's do this, folks. We've got a home to reclaim. I'd hate to get that invasion right about now. Why do I feel like there should be more of us out here? There we go. Yeah, it's an exaggeration to say Quake saved the game. We would have had alternatives, I'm sure. Animals. Animals, please. Lona needs you. Oh boy, oh boy. The game is running at about half speed because I told it to slow down. I can tell it to ignore it now and play at normal speed. Right, shoot them from a safe distance. Ain't no reason to get ourselves killed here. The animals will help keep us safe from this distance. Now I'm looking forward to wiping out this, you know. Or maybe hiring somebody to do that for me. Hey, see, we're below what we were before, no problems. Well, Jake handled those bugs so well, I guess he needs a harder raid to fight off. I got a base to repair here. They tore down a lot of what I was using for storage. They tore down the block assembling, took down a wall there. Although, considering that all the valuable stuff was on this side, I'm quite fortunate that they did not break down more. I'm not going to take this out just yet. It's okay if they repopulate a little bit, but Never again. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Good enough. Major break risk. Nyx is ready to pop. I don't think there's much for you to worry about there, Nyx. So you... All the gunners, I suppose, can stop being on high alert. Except Nyx, I like that shooting of his. And Lona, tell them to go and attack. Now Nyx can do whatever makes him happy. He's probably very hungry for one. Okay, and now every single one of them are knocked out. Some might get back up, like this one here. It's not dead enough. Lona, go and finish off that... What was it? Was it this one? Didn't look dead enough. Lay it to death. I need some doors back. I need some walls back. There's a lot of stuff I need back. Nyx is so unhappy, and he's only getting unhappier. Intense pain, ravenous... Oh, okay. The Neuroquake makes everybody unhappy as well. I'll add that to the list of things I didn't know. Nyx is going to go on a bender, though, if I don't tell him to... I'm actually going to have him snort some yayo. That'll make him a lot happier. Don't get addicted now. There we go. There we go. High on yayo. Yeah, I'm feeling pumped. Let's do this. Great. Meowzilla, you are also rather unhappy, but you're going to go to sleep, so that's okay. Although, I think yayo fulfills the need for rest for a bit. Doesn't it give rest? Rest plus 40%. So, Meowzilla, if you also snort some yayo... Oh, you're a teetotaler. Well, then go to bed. Don't need the likes of you here. Look at him go. He's like greased lightning now. While we're at it, we have this thing that is not dead enough. Well, Lona should, for one, tell the animals to go back to where they should be. We don't need to cower indoors anymore, but I'm still keeping us on that. Animals. Animals on indoor, animals not on follow Lona anymore. The insects don't pose a threat anymore. And Linus needs a bit of treatment, hopefully nothing serious. Oh, I should definitely save after all of that. Oh, I should have kept the save so it would have been a dangerous situation, you know, like see how others handle it, for example. I don't want the animals eating that Lucy. I don't think they would, but animals can randomly eat whatever. So once you're done with that, go and haul the rest of the stuff, please. Orlov's still watching for targets, same with health, don't need that anymore. Suddenly, doing all this work seems a lot less important. Repairing this wall is pretty important. A lot of scallopids here, which I'm going to need to burn away or something. Go and melee that one to death. I don't want to get him back up. Any other ones still around? Quite a lot. In fact, one of them did get up. It's right here. Health, we might want you to finish that one off, please. It's got Orlov cowering after all. It's going to die in due time, but I don't want them up like that, so... There we go. Good enough, Lona. Go and feed yourself. Don't want you popping off either. This is barely a hospital. Did I really only have 25 medicine? No, there's a lot of stacks of medicine there. Oh, I got a lot of things to rebuild here. Oh, my skips. My skips are gone. I like those skips. I don't know what's more important, the hauling or the... Oh no, don't rest, not when there are spiders to kill. Vicious giant insects who have once again come back, don't you know? There, until it's no longer moving. Alright, so what are the respawn timers that we're looking at here? Awoke, due for maintenance? What does due for maintenance even mean? Well, I'll have them destroyed. But hey, let's look on the bright side. That's about $10,000 worth of jelly. And we certainly didn't lose $10,000 worth of goodies here. Oh, you know what? That wall is being rebuilt. God, my skips. It's a good thing I have a ton of steel, but still, my skips. Fire on top of all that would have been severely grim. The hives will die off once no more insects are around to maintain it. Really? I thought they would just keep multiplying. Well, those ones did. I guess they have some maintenance now. Once we've cleaned up a bit here, we'll take care of that. I had some other stuff here, didn't I? Tall shells or something? Hard to remember. A couple of tall shells I'm certain I had. Oh yeah, and my... Oh, there's so much I need to rebuild here. Maybe I shouldn't have my wooden pallets here anymore. Also, wasn't I talking about having this walled off to reduce threat or something? Didn't really go down that way, did it? Still want a place to keep my wood, though. I can put it here instead of having the food here. I do already have too much room for food. Wrong place. Oh, this stuff needs cloth. I don't have a ton of cloth. That's not a ton of cloth. There we go. Right. That's fine. We are fine. John might be out of the count for a few days, but we'll keep him good. We can leave his hammer there. It's not going to burn off or anything. I wonder if I can use the healer mech serum to get rid of his psychic coma. It might remove his psychic love instead, which is now going to go to waste. He can't bond with Voomer. It's a shame Orlov isn't just getting up to constantly... Oh, that's right. I was going to give Meowzilla that cycler. Well, that was the whole plan until the attack came. Ah, well. We'll get to it. Maybe call for help to the comms console. They'll go and clear out all the hives while they're weak. Yeah, but I worry they're going to use fire. That is right, though. It would certainly help out a lot. Next, we won't do social, of course. Neither will Voomer. Will health. So many socially inept people. Right, that's what we'll do. We'll get the... Oh, they all hate me so much. Ah, but they didn't destroy these. I could send off for some help. I could send off some of my human leather bedrolls to improve relations and then bring over some help. Alright, Nix, I know you love doing what you do, but load up that transport means I don't have to repair it either. Load that transport, Nix. Launch it out there to Concord. To Concord? No, to Triera. Triera closer to falling out with me. And I'll call in Triera. Health, we'll call in Triera. And everybody who's asleep, I want them to wake up and get to work. It's daytime now, time for work. It's going to take a lot of time to carve these up into insect meat. It's not worth it. Also, my butcher table got destroyed. I don't need a replacement there just yet. I mean, I could send them the insects themselves. What value do they have? Not a lot for their weight. Okay, living bugs. 2 mega scarab, 4 mega spiders. Of all the ones they'd respawn, why the mega spiders? Those are the most deadly. We don't like mega spiders here. Health, could you stop being asleep and start helping me? At this point, Lona would be the better one to do it. Imagine losing several trade parties to a huge swarm nearby a formerly friendly colony, and the said colony sends bedrolls made out of indistinct human leather and hamburgers that taste slightly insect-like, with buns made of bug carapace. Would you be on good terms with them, or would you cut your losses? Also, we did the Neuroquake. Still, let's call in some help and see what goes down. Oh, well, they're in a good position for it. Hopefully they don't use fire. They have an incendiary launcher, which is not great. I don't want fire here. Well, there's the fire. And that fire is going to spread around here. Why couldn't he die? He's going to burn all my my insect jelly. Why are they coming for me? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Probably because I didn't build the wall first. Alright. Take them down before they get too close. It's alright, the animals will be the screen for me. That's right, Lona. Tell them to get killing. Meanwhile, Nyx just fires into all of them. Nyx, please stop doing what you do. Same for you, Meowzilla. You're going to be a problem for us if you do that. Alright, good job. Unfortunately, oh, that fire hurts me so much. All that jelly that could be mine. No, think. Orlov. Orlov can help. Architect, allowance, not architect, schedule, allow, unrestrict everybody. Orlov, haul as much insect jelly as you can. Health, haul as much insect jelly as you can. Wow, Orlov's going on a rampage. Yeah, Orlov might well just get most of this because it's not that heavy. Alright, believe in Orlov. Orlov can take care of it. Ah, I hate that fire, guys. Why do they make people who are your allies come in with fire weapons? It's just beyond cruel. Alright, now that Igor can get back to cowering indoors and we can begin dealing with the everything here. And there's a lot of everything to be dealt with. Meowzilla still seems unhappy. Hideous environment, Neuroquake Echo, distant, unfamiliar. Oh, he's also in pain from the sensory nanite things. Alright, just grab as much of that that stuff as you can without being set on fire, Orlov. Damn that sleepy guy. Well, this is a slave's job. Go in there and grab as much of that as possible. It's worth more than your life. Braving the fire! Holy moly, look at him go! He's a man's man. He's a clog man. Tell you what, get over here. Ditch that jelly here, since it'll be safe from fire over here. And it doesn't end there, just go and haul more jelly for me, please. Preferably the stuff over here. In fact, I should probably just forbid all the fiery jelly and hope that you make a good job on hauling the good jelly. Sorry I can't give you a better place to rest there, John, but you are a hero. Someone, somewhere will clean up your mess. Good job, Orlov! Dodge those bullets! Okay, that actually works out quite well for me. I get the wealth, nobody died, nothing irreplaceable got destroyed. Not even the jade statue. It's still good. Well, this is a hell of a cleanup job for us. How did the bugs get so out of control in the first place, says Zanzibar? Well, you know, these kinds of things do happen somehow. Hey, where'd all your stuff go? I mean, it's not really doing any harm there, but don't consume it. Haul it. Are you telling me there's not a place for the jelly? The jelly should be okay here. I don't know why you suddenly dropped it all there, Orlov. Ah, that's right. I missed a stockpile, didn't I? I missed a few stockpiles. I was even told about it, and I ignored it. Are there any more stockpiles here? No. At least it's nice and easy to pick back up. Fire should burn itself out soon enough. No poor souls to save. You know, it's not unthinkable to turn all these guys into insect meat. It doesn't have good value, but there'll be a lot of it. How long are these bodies good for? 2.2 days? 2.5 days? Very well. We'll butcher up all of these that we can. It'll be easier to move around the meat than the bodies. There's a lot of them all over the place. A big bulk of them are here, though. Production, butcher table. Sorry, Lona, you're gonna have to be doing this instead for a while. Meowzilla builds all he can. Well, could you start by building on this granite wall? I'd like to be walled in again, please. Was that steel? No, surely not. Wake up would be nice, but I have no wake up. The best I can do is yayo or go juice. Could even do flake. Oh, that's right, I should suspend these non-essential things. There's a lot of hauling to be done, and a lot of cleaning to be done. And hopefully somebody applies John with his Luciferium before he dies from lack of that as well. I might need Meowzilla on the... No, he's a teetotaler. I must respect that. I don't respect Nick sleeping all the bloody time, though. Nick's go and work on that armchair. I even slaughtered this dromedary so we could have its skin, but no. I'd like to call in the Labour team, but John is the one who could do that, and John is currently in a psychic coma. Alright, here we go. You must butcher any creature within that radius, please. Drop it on the floor. All corpses are good. Yeah. Shame I won't get the dromedary, but I'll live. Now, Lona, you're not going to enjoy this either. Oh, you're feeding corn to Plo? Plo doesn't need corn. Taking too long, forget it. Lona, go and, yeah, butcher, that's what I thought. Get on that butchering as much as you can. You say you need rest? Well, I don't doubt it. So go and snort some yayo and then get butchering. Now, yayo isn't that addictive, I hope. Random overdose chance of 1%, and odds of getting addicted, I don't actually know. So I'm just going to hope that you don't get addicted. And if you do, well then, Lona's just going to enjoy a wacky, fun time out of her mind on cocaine. But I need you awake and I need you butchering. There we go. High on Yayo, feeling pumped. It's time for her to do this, and by this we mean butchering. As non-stop as you can. Nix, for God's sake, would you put that armchair in? Otherwise Lona's going to get a bad back. Bad enough that it's not beautiful. You seem to be a bit slow at this. Ah, that's right. For one, I need this done forever. For two, I don't actually want you butchering the crappy monsters. So don't bother with the scelipedes or the scarabs, just the mega spiders. Those are the ones that have all the meat in them. Well, scelipedes have reasonable meat, 67, but the mega spiders, they got the big meat. So do the big meats. Oh. The meat should pile up here. Hopefully I don't have insect meat being taken to any of these kinds of places. Nope, good, it'll just be left on the floor and then I will throw it all into a pod and give it to a new friend. Meowzilla thinking he can sleep again, Chings. And it's those bloody mechanites again, taking care of all of his need for sleep. And the fact that I can't put him on the drugs. So much I want done now. Orlov? Oh, Orlov's going to sleep. Orlov's on the cleaning, and there's lots of cleaning to be done. Then I'll have you on the hauling. Still, I'm grateful that didn't go much worse than it could have. And now the insects are no more, as with most of the mountain, but that's okay. Oh, they found some stuff there. Gok has given birth. So that's one of our animals not getting trained and being sent outside. There must have been people that thought we were going to die there. People with a lack of imagination. Jake, more jelly to haul. Yeah. Orlov's kind of sleeping though. Nix is also claiming that they're sleeping. I don't buy it. Thank you, Outlanders. Your help was invaluable. Meanwhile, Lone is thankfully pumped up enough from that yayo not to need that much rest. Hopefully that keeps your rest going down. Good, tiredness is reduced massively. So Lona can butcher monsters all evening. I should rely on drugs more often. It's amazing how good they can help. Or how much they can help, rather. And she's nice and comfortable. Where's comfort on the list here? Extremely comfortable. This place is so cushy. I think I'm going to extend that range a bit. Nah, getting rid of these ones is the big help. This insect meat won't go off for a while. It's nice and cool outside because I still have the climate adjuster, but when it starts getting a real bit colder, I'm going to have to destroy it. I'm kind of glad these guys didn't destroy it for me. That would have been a... Oh, maybe they're going to. No, they're leaving the map. It's okay. Healer Serum cannot heal Luciferium, Anesthetic, and Drug Tolerance. So it could potentially heal Psychic Coma, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, these winners do drugs, that much is for sure. Orlov being a real champ in cleaning up out here. However, Orlov, for now, I can't help but feel that this is not the optimal place to be cleaning. How about cleaning literally anywhere else? Yeah, this is a great place to start. Nix is ready to pop again. Why is he so angry? Oh yeah, the intense pain isn't helping, but... Nix is just always so bloomin' angry. Do I have to give him more drugs? I bet some more drugs will do. Nix, go and snort some more yayo. He's got a small bit of tolerance for it, but that's okay. Snort some more yayo and get to work. Oh yeah. Immediately goes for more drugs. And Nix is the child of the group. I think he was only 16 when he joined, now he's 18. And we're giving him all the drugs to get working on this. There, I'll have the insect meat brought over here. Orlov's cleaning up the throne room so that John will have somewhere nice to come back to. Nix's minor break risk will go away as he gets higher on the Yayo. That is not a big enough place for all the insect meat I need brought over here. Okay, I'm gonna shove it rapidly into this transport pod and send it over to maybe the Lanslow people, because they are falling out with me right now. Meat is meat, as they say. Let's not do any sewing right now. We're a little busy right now. Meowzilla is also a tad unhappy. All that pain from these bloody mechanites. Orlov, you're cleaning up, aren't you? Yeah, it's just a massive amount of work to clean. Nix is doing the hauling at least, so I'm grateful for that. Ooh, quite nice at this steel skip. Oh, it's not the steel skip. It's not that the skip remembers that it's meant to have all these rocks in it. It's just that I built it back on top of where all the rocks were. And this one was for silver. There we go. The skips are back in town. And these ones need to have the wood. You're allowing chunks instead of blocks, really? You're right, you're completely right. Where are the blocks then? Ah, stone blocks. All stone blocks. All spotted Marvin, as expected. Marvin keeps a cool head on his shoulders even when everything else is going Pete Tong. Clean up detail. This is exactly what I wanted labor squads for, but John gave everything he had for this, except his life. He's not allowed to give his life. We need John alive here. Sadly, Psychic Coma limits consciousness to 10%, otherwise I would drug him up to call in a labor squad. Could kill him to give the permits over to Nix and call a labor squad, but I'm not going to do that either. Once you're done with that, I'm going to have you butcher the spellopedes, because they're okay. I do want that dromedary done as well, though. That should now include it. Oh, just barely not. There we go. There's a lot of these, though. I don't think I care about these ones. They're far enough away that I don't really care about any of them. It's just the ones that are getting in the way here that I need taken care of. This is unfortunate. Rats and things can get in because I had that wall breach. So I want that rat killed. Would you mind killing that for us? Come on, health. Single shot in a rat. You can't miss. You're right, you can't. Now ignore that rat. I don't need it. I just didn't want it eating my everything here. Okay. The situation was doubtlessly grim, but we come out on top as always. Some nice fine meals here. Wouldn't mind having those. Simple meals as well, why not? The smokes, the beers. Anybody else seeing any narcotics or anything of value around here? Oh yes, medicine. Medicine's always of value. The guns are valuable, sure, but I'm not going to bother with that, I dare say. Well... It is nice to send good guns away to allies, to keep them as allies. Jelly degrading, Jake. I know it's degrading, but it's not degrading badly for now. I'd rather have Orlov clean this place up before people go and flip. A little bit of value lost isn't that bad. There's a good sniper rifle. There is? Tell me more. That is a good bio-coded assault rifle, in case that's what you're talking about. But I will believe you and search for sniper rifles on the map. There are no sniper rifles on the map at all. Don't know why I must live with these disappointments day in, day out. Also, speaking of disappointing, Lona, you appear to have stopped butchering. That butchering is of vital importance, so please get back to doing it. Maybe the cocaine wore off. Possibly. Did we recover John's hammer store? It's not going to degrade or anything over there. And the fact that nobody's going to touch it means that John can go and get it later on. That's actually a good outcome for us. Orlov thanklessly cleaning everything up. Poor Orlov. Poor in every sense of the word, Orlov. Why is Orlov not high on everything? What's the point in having a slave if the slave too doesn't decadently snort some yayo? Hopefully this makes you get to work faster. There we go, moving goes up, tiredness goes down. So our drugged up slave will be cleaning up insect mess for a long time. Also I need this thing loaded up with every scrap of insect meat we can. I mean, in the end, it's not an insignificant amount of value. And look at that, Nix knows what his job is to do. Packing it all up. Nix. What the hell, Nix? You just disappoint me at every turn. Orlov, go and do the other guy's job for us. Oh, there we go. I actually got the camel hide now, which is good. I do like camel hide. Is it really disappointment if it's to be expected? He can consistently disappoint me, yes? Can and does. Alright, Meowsville has so much repair work to be done now that the rebuilding is done. Now this for the Lanslow people. Who are the closest Lanslows? Oh man, they're ages away. But a little 41 boost with them would not go amiss at this point. Because it is dangerously low. Trying to figure out which is closest. That one might actually be the closest one. A modest gift. But at least I'm putting that insect jelly to use, or insect meat to use. Toy Treaty, the nudist tribe, there's not a lot to gain from allying with them. I should get the Concord of Onbuta back on my good side. So they'll get the next batch of insect innards. Lona's getting a bit tired of this, no doubt, but it has to be done, and believe it or not, this is faster than hauling them all to one place, and I get something out of it. Well, maybe it's not faster than hauling, but it's certainly making it worth my while. Come on, folks, make this place spick and span for when John gets back. Oh, right, so that jade sculpture needs to be repaired for sure. I need a new set of wooden tall shelves. Where were they? I believe they were here and here. And I want my blocky thing, the stonecutter table, right back here and here. What else got destroyed, if anything? Nothing in here. Oh, I'm so grateful for that. You have no clue. There's so much damage they could have done, but that Neuroquake kicked in before they broke our beds as well. I'm sure I kept a hamper here for berries, but I don't get berries anymore, so it's not worth our time. And thankfully the cooler, banged up though it is, still functions. I need Meowzilla to have that half cylinder in his head so he could be fixing all day long. Colony value, it didn't suffer. We're still above the 300,000 mark. Now, as for your storage, you are an important place to take all chunks. All stone chunks are equal. There we go. Oh, and that is not too shabby at all. Make any stone blocks forever. And make any stone blocks forever. And hopefully Meowzilla won't do that, because construction is... Okay, that is almost certainly not a problem. How many hairs are we talking about, though? 3 hairs. And some air. Well, they're not going to do a whole lot out there, but... maybe, just maybe, Lona should take care of it before it becomes a bigger problem? It's going to become a problem if I want to go out there and gather these simple meals and things. Everything counts as refrigerated outside, which is quite nice. If it gets any colder, they'll even count as frozen, and I might even be able to hack up all these bodies. And if these corpses are hack-upable, I'll want to oh, right, no, I can't hack them because John is the one for hacking them, and John is a little troubled right now. Orlov could hack them up, I wouldn't care how he feels, but he's bad with cooking, so I wouldn't get a lot out of him. Ritual opportunity, blaze of glory. Yeah, I think our people need something happy to think about after all this. Now, Nyx, dare I give you more drugs? You're continually causing me problems, but your psychite tolerance is becoming a problem as well. At least, is he still high? No, he's just running around like a madman because he's on his sensory mechanites. Let's load this up with the rest of that insect meat. I can send it off to the Concord, or Nyx can. Nyx's break risk is becoming a big problem. Pain, sick, echo, unsightly. You're the unsightly one, Nyx. Also, if you step out there, you're going to be hair food. And those hairs are a little bit faster than you are. Still, I want to bring them over here, because I'd rather not have to fear them at all. Nyx can move over here quite quickly. Is there anybody around to swiftly kill them? Well, I guess Lona would be. Yeah, Zilla's a tad busy. Hey, Voomer can pop out and kill a hair or two. And Health could snipe one from his position here. Come on then, hairs. Let's see how good we are to moving target. I've seen better. I've seen a lot better. What the hell is that? Well, there we go, but there's still more to come. Damn it, Nyx, what are you doing? Boomer, tell Spengler to crush whatever's left. There's still an angry hare running around here. Like a constipated wiener dog. Squish, that's what we're talking about. Legs torn off and body scratched to death. Also, don't get infected in this disgusting room. Yet another bit of tending to Nyx. Can he console Nyx about the quake? If Nyx were not asleep... what in the world are you going to console him about? Nyx, go and hear whatever this consoling is. I want to hear it. It failed. Nyx is now upset. Failed consolation. Somehow their attempt at helping me has made things even worse. Man alive, Nyx, you are impossible. Well, snort some more yayo. It's the only way forward for you. There we go. That'll pump him up nicely. I quite like my medicine cabinet back as well. You know, it keeps breaking down. Maybe if I make it out of plasteel, it'll stop getting destroyed. Also, that's the wrong way around. Go. Nyx, you can't blame all your problems on things that aren't you. I'd go so far as to say Nyx can't blame problems on anything that isn't himself. He is the problem. Also, Voomer doing this? This is weird. Well, Voomer should not be doing this. How do I make Voomer not be the one doing this? Voomer, you should... Legendary? What a waste! It has huge value because it's legendary, but it's not going to do anything. Well, it gets a little bit of beauty, I guess, but damn, what a waste. Oh well, good job, Meowzilla. You made a legendary cabinet, boosting my wealth for no gain. Zip 0. Also, why do we clean this area? There's not any particularly good reason for it. Oh, he needs Luciferium. Why is nobody giving him Lucy? Actually, how do I get someone to give him Lucy? Ah, we have to do it here, don't we? Administer Lucy. Need someone to do it. Stat. Nyx. Give him the loose. There we go. Whew. That'll keep him good for a while. I think what happened to the hospital of the Elephant Graveyard is stuff of legends, to be fair, says Barcode. Well, it did survive a mortar shot and all those insects. Vicious, giant insects. Insect meat unavailable. That's fine, just ignore that stuff then. There's still more insect meats, or more insects to be carved up, I'm sure. To that point, at this point even, just carve up the Mega Scarabs just to get them out of the way. At least when Lona wakes up we can. Lona, wake up, there's work to be done. No, you're not allowed to side-focus. You're made for butchering right now. Have you considered that you won't be able to take any Lucy when you uproot? You'll be on a 7-day timer. No, I hadn't considered that. Well, I kind of had. I am confident I will find a way to bring a lot of things with me. Don't know what that way is yet, but if there's one thing I'm confident in being able to do, it's find exploits in games. I might be a little out of practice in it, but I can still do it. I don't really think we care about carving up the hairs there, Lona, but you do what needs to be done. Ah, you know, maybe Randy really did blow a lot of his load on that insect attack, because we haven't seen a lot of anything else since. Oh, I'd like packaged survival meals if they're kicking around. They've got good value to them. Nyx is the big hauler. Orlov is the cleaner. But place is looking pretty clean now, so I think I might tell Orlov to be focusing on the hauling for a bit. And we'll clean up more once the rest of this is dealt with. Oh man, all these bloomin' Mega Scarabs. No, I take it back. Mega Scarabs are not worth anyone's time to butcher. Better just to drag them out. Shame I've used up all this good burning space. I'd like to just put them here and set them on fire. I could put them here and set them on fire. That's not very far to bring them. But the fire would spread to the conduits. So. I could bring them all down here. Zone, dumping zone. Right here. Burn that bio thingamajigger as well. Is any of these doors made of wood? Nope. So, we'll shrink the zone a bit in case it proves to be too large. And this will be an important place for not chunks, but corpses, not human corpses, just insect corpses. Now, unfortunately, we drag corpses one at a time, even though, well, they are actually quite heavy things. Thinking about it, single scarabs being 11 kilos is a little bit terrifying. All of these are getting in my way, frankly. Let's just uncheck them and get them brought over here so they can be slaughtered. And let's make sure that the range on this will no longer capture that. Okay, good enough. Just Operation Clean Up Our Base is in full swing. And then a quick Molotov should be able to eradicate these. I figured it would happen, but Meowzilla's popped. But thankfully he took one of the least impactful mental breaks there. He's just going to hide in his room for a bit. There she goes. Okay, this is certainly not going to be enough space. Let's expand it down by a fair chunk. Meowzilla's going to have a bigger break. I'm sure they'll be fine. In fact, they're already sleeping it off and they're in catharsis. Oh, they destroyed one of my skull spikes here. I can't be having that. Skull spikes are an important part of this colony. Yeah, so when you do the Arconexus, it's meant to take away everything apart from one relic, 5 animals, and 5 colonists. But I'm certain there'll be a way around that. I just need to find it. I don't want to be told what it is if you know what it is. I'd rather hunt for it myself. Doesn't feel good just being told about these kinds of things and just following other people's ideas. Forbid those. These ones have... Oh, well, maybe not these. Forbid the corpses, because those corpses are fine. And let's not sow more of these trees. Trees take forever. Okay, this has been busy, but not in the standard way. I was expecting a lot more raiding and a lot less of this. But damn, what a load of insects. Also, Nyx is ready to pop again. If you would just stop being so bloody sick all the bloody time, you bloody waste of space, then you wouldn't be on edge all this time. Hey, whilst John is out, why don't we operate on him? Well, good reason is because I don't have anything for him. A new stomach, a new eye, not happening. Meowzilla, on the other hand, he could be getting that cycler stuck in his head. So he will. Install half cycler. The place is clean now. And shaky old Nyx actually has good minute, so Nyx should be the one operating on you. It's a brain thing, so hopefully it doesn't screw up. It doesn't. And you need to be tended to yourself. Health is flying around. Health will tend to Nyx once they've fed John. I don't know how you feed somebody who's under anesthetic. Can you stick Nyx on drugs to reduce the chance of him getting sick? Kind of, but it doesn't save you from everything. I don't think it saves you from muscle parasites and the like. I still wanted to send John away to do some... Ooh, right, Ambrosia shouldn't be kept here. I wanted to send John away to do some trading, but no. Don't store Ambrosia there, but do store Ambrosia here, please. Ambrosia goes off. Now there's something Nyx can have to cheer himself up. Eat some Ambrosia. Ambrosiac warmth isn't a big one, but it's a little bit of a help. we are removing rotting corpses here, right? Good. And it needs to be expanded further, because there are a lot of corpses around here that need to go. That's pretty much what Orlov and Nyx are doing right now. A lot of labor lost to this, but I just want my base cleaned up, and I want to forget that we ever had the attack. So that cycler will mean that Meowzilla never sleeps again. It also reduces her consciousness, which is a problem, but what I want Meowzilla to do is just make drugs and build things forevermore. It means I can probably take away their bedroom. There we go, up and on the go, and now they're going to cut. Oh, right, about that. This needs to have a very, very limited range. 10 will suffice. Actually, will it suffice? I'm not sure it does. Make it lower, make it there, so it only takes from those. Similar situation for you. I'm surprised they don't make this window see-through when you're manipulating this. It would make it a lot easier to tell where your radii are going to be. There we go, now consider your operation, your obligations. Why are you not making drugs? Probably because I suspended that, so I shall unsuspend that, and the medicine, of course. I don't want medicine done here, by the way. Everything's set up to be done there. There we go, Voomer gets back to something that she's used to. Sitting in a comfortable seat, which could be more comfortable. Why do I only have good armchairs? I need better armchairs. I want more cloth to make more armchairs that are more comfortable for my people. They deserve the very best of armchairs. You could give a bionic heart to increase his consciousness. I would like to, but I don't have a bionic heart to give him. I should call in traders from Trier, actually. That will help. You do social, right, Health? It's hard to remember who even does social around here. Trade caravan, please. Bring us the exotic goods that we missed out on last time. And we'll send this over to our friends at... Oh. Well, it's not going anywhere without more chem fuel, and I don't have more chem fuel. So I'll have to unsuspend chem fuel from organics. And you know what? I am going to not have these here. And instead make you store... Please tell me you take corn. You do take corn. Good. This is going to be an important place for corn then. As important as the hopper. And that way, chem fuel from organics, which will be done until we have 300 chem fuel. 300 seems like a good number, but 500 sounds like a better number. Pause when satisfied until we have just 200 chem fuel. Look everywhere, drop on floor, anybody, very low radius, and only use corn. I'm so happy you can manipulate orders like this to such a degree. Feels good, feels very good. What does it check for? I'm not even sure it checks for anybody doing that, but it will need to be turned on. Go. Oh wait, no, Meowzilla's grown confused. The amnesiac has confused them to the point where they're just going to wander around again. A lot of hauling to be done next. Why are you busy sleeping away? Even Orlov's feeling unhappy right now. And the hideous environment is hurting a lot. All of this that they've had to subject themselves to is killing them. Well, killing them on the inside at least. Well, make yourself happier by hauling all that insect meat. There we go. And let's load this one full of all that disgusting insect meat to give us another present. There we go. Meowzilla is worn off from that and can now make some more medicine and then play Hoopstone. So notice that the need for rest is completely gone from Meowzilla. That means I need to keep them quite happy. That can be difficult since they're neurotic, but as long as they're kept very comfortable and in somewhere that is nice to look at. I don't know what the beauty over here is actually a bit low. I could do with having some beautiful things over there. Maybe build a nice large jade sculpture for them, actually. That would be a good one. How far is this one coming along? Just do that last one, and then let's add a bill for a large sculpture, which will be called large jade sculpture. What's the point in having jade if we don't put it to use? Of course it will be John and John only who does it. Oh yeah, John needs to kind of get a lot better. It's very soon we'll be having our celebration for killing all the vicious giant insects. And again, John carries the colony. How does he do it? How does he live with himself being so awesome? Completely unknown to me. But this is nice. Meowzilla is just bum 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 bum. This is what he does now. The range on that is low, which is good. So once Meowzilla's made all this chem fuel out of all this excess corn, good thing we have plenty more excess corn, then he'll go and do other things like making more medicine and making more drugs. And this is Meowzilla's life now. He makes drugs, he makes fuel, he makes weapons. He does anything that involves crafting or construction. Although I'm not sure you gain anything out of making chem fuel. I think that's just regular work for anybody. Doesn't even train intelligence. Can't wait to drop that Neuroquake Echo though, but it'll be gone soon enough. Health, you want to have another try at making... Oh, it's time! It is time! Right, let's not replant these because it'll take forever. But it is finally time for all of my beloved Devil Strand. This is good. That Devil Strand will bump up that wealth, something fierce as well, especially if we make it into glorious things using Meowzilla. And again, do you bump up the quality of crafting? Is this crafting? Is tailoring crafting? Looks like crafting to me. Alright then, Meowzilla can make a lot of Devil Strand stuff for big money. I'm being asked if the stream is getting a bit choppy at times. There's nothing dropping on my end. Unless Forecast is making another pun, in which case I will sharpen my blade. If you want to fine-tune your colonist jobs, then I recommend Work Tab mod. I got that. I don't like it. It's too much. It turns this into something that fills the whole screen horizontally. And whilst I do appreciate the level of control it gives me, it's too much. I don't always need to switch between cooking at stove and cooking at campfire and brewing liquors. There are times that I do, which is why I wish I could pull them out in a way rather than having them always expanded. Yeah, there's a lot to learn in this one, Squeeze, if you're new to the game. A hell of a lot to learn. Okay, I'm thinking at this point we can... Oh, these are warg corpses. I was wondering why we weren't dragging these as well. Let's expand the zone a little bit. And say that you'll also take warg corpses. I'd forgotten that they were lying around and they are not desiccated enough. So Orlov can, once they grab all this Devil Strand, help out with that. Orlov not wearing any clothes is really helpful for picking up lots of things at once. I mean, look at Orlov go. She's a machine. I'm going to end up with too much Devil Strand. Nyx is again about to flip his bleeding lid. Should I give him more drugs? Are drugs always the answer? Drugs are always the answer. Snort that, where's the yayo? Smoking flake. Snort the... Ooh, wrong one, wrong one. Don't smoke the flake, snort the yayo. Get back to... Ah, there we go. Nix has developed an addiction to psychite. He has a need for psychite visible in the needs tab. He'll automatically consume the drug to fill his need. If he can't get any, he'll go into withdrawal. So once again, Nix is a problem for us. Hopefully I can make do with that just by having him slurp psychite tea. Hopefully. So I need to make a drugs policy for Nix. Manage drug policy. New policy. What's it called again? Psychite for Nix. Nix, you should always drink tea to satisfy your addiction. And always carry all the tea we have on you. I'm also going to have to make some tea for Nix. Joy of joys. So let's have an electric stove popped out for the man. Well, for the boy. Where are we going to shove this? I'm a little tight on space here. Yeah, it is tighter in space here than I'd like it to be by quite a bit. Could shove it over here. It's not something I intend on using much. Now I could just reinstall this weapons locker. I like keeping the doors clear on both sides in case I need to body block. Down here seems fine. It's not going to be used often. Meowzilla, please get on that. And then let's get ourselves that electric stove right here. These things are turned off. Good. Haven't checked on the animals for a while, have I? I kicked you out. Thrombocap needs to be seen to. Alright. And Meowzilla's resting? Oh, right, he's going to have his sensory mechanites dealt with. Pain goes up, but pain might not be... No, it's going to make him constantly unhappy if we don't see to him. There we go. Nick's just flying about is incredibly amusing to me. For what it's worth, this is no longer going to be our home zone, because I'm going to be setting it on fire soon, and I don't want people beating it out. I'm looking forward to not having these warg corpses and all this filth around here. So once Orlov is done with the hauling, Orlov will clean all this up and people will stop complaining about how disgusting everything is here. Well, they might stop, they might not. I don't want unfinished stuff stored here. Unfinished stuff should have to be left on the floor. Alright, that looks to be relatively corpse-free. Now, I'm sure I told somebody to carry some burning on them. Some Molotovs, surely. No, well, it's not the end of the world, because Nix, you are going to go and equip those Molotovs. You'll soon need a pinstripe suit and an epic 80s montage music. I am rather a fan of Scarface, must be said. Now I want you to pick that up, and I want you to drop the rest of this garbage for now. And you are going to go and set the world aflame. And hopefully people have the wherewithal to not run into the fire. But just in case they don't... Pardon me. Just in case they don't... Wait, everyone's on unrestricted, aren't they? Alright, I'm just going to trust people not to run into the bleeding fire. I will also get rid of the area. And I shall forbid all of these. And that is how I intend to take care of... Oh god, the fire could spread to you. Let's just move you a little bit back. Ah, visitors! Where were all the visitors when I needed them? Ah, okay. Meowzilla's already on the case. And next, there's your chain shotgun. Excellent. Alright, it took a while. It took a heck of a while, but I think we got this sorted now. Let's let those corpses burn. Once John wakes up, he's going to be proud of what he sees, which is not a whole load of mostly dead. Oh, this rain is... Wait, this rain's a problem. No, no, I need this stuff. I need this burnt. Damn it. Oh well, I can set fire to them later, it's no big deal. But this rain will clear away a lot of this filth, which is quite nice. I can also finally get my nice paved tiles around here, which I've been waiting on. Waiting quite a while on, I must say, Meowzilla. We both know you don't need to sleep. And Orlov, you've done a good job with all the hauling. It's time for you to get back to the cleaning. Yeah, rain is a bit of a victory because it tends to get rid of this rubbish. Well, filth perhaps, maybe less so rubble. Ah, oh, so good. And look who's back on his feet! It's John! He's a happy man. I was thinking it must be terrifying doing the neuroquake there, because there's... You don't know if it's going to work, you're going to be knocked out. You might wake up and find everyone's actually just dead. And then I guess you wouldn't wake up. A lot to consider there, isn't there? Let's get this cleaned anyway. I want to have a nice clean base. Ah, well, it's safe to commemorate John being awake again. Good job, John. You were the hero yet again for the colony. And you're still in love. You're still in love with Voomer, but Voomer's not in love with you. Alright, this is good. It'll be even better if we... how are we doing on the drugs here, by the way? I still have quite a lot of drugs. Probably for the better. I was thinking about getting Voomer to start searching for more jade, since I do like jade, but probably better to finish all the drugs that we can. Oh, by the way, John, I have an important drugs-related job for you to do. How many drugs can we... Oh, right, this is still full of insect meat. I was trying to make some friends, wasn't I? Yes, with the Concord of Onbuta. Here you go, Onbuta. That's not a lot of friendship points at all. Let's try and maximize the friendship points that we get out of them then. Shove it all in that one journey there. And since this is built up, but it has no chair, I'll make a cloth chair, I guess. Or I can just pull one of these nice armchairs over here because I don't do research anymore. Now I need a bit of Psychite tea made. Do it until we have Psychite tea stocks quite heavily, so stacks quite heavily rather. Do it until we have 100 Psychite tea. It stacks to 150, so let's say 120, and then make more when we fall down to about 50 of it. Anyone can do it. Ingredients range reduced quite a lot. There we go. Now, as for who would do it, someone like John would take care of it. How did John need sleep, by the way? Oh my god, why now? Okay, they're arriving by transport pods. 3 waves of them. They will prepare for an attack and then, well, attack. Who are these people? These are wanderers with some things to sell me, but not really interested in that garbage. There's someone called Deadlift. It's pretty cool. Ah, look who it is! It's Minette! The pampered princess mental patient is here. We've also got Maverick joining us, and Maverick just happens to be carrying a Doomsday rocket launcher. I like Doomsday rocket launchers. Who else do we have coming on in? My god, you aristocrat. Trigger happy, armed with a sniper rifle, and I believe he has a gun link on his head. Okay, he doesn't, I'm misreading that. That would make him even more accurate. Scary thought there. Who else do we have coming in? By the way, I would appreciate it if people could add these into the guest book, because I'm finding it increasingly difficult to go through the VOD and add these myself. If you don't know what the guest book is, type !! guest book. I'm keeping a track of all the custom people that arrive in here. And if you don't know what to add, don't bother. I'm sure someone that does know, or does recognize some names, will send them in. Okay, so I think we've got Euristo and we've got Minette coming in. There's a small problem here. Yeah, the good old Gust book, I never got around to fixing that. Okay, how many rocket launchers are we talking about here? 2 Doomsdays down here. One of them I think was bio-coded. 1, 2, 3, 4 quad rocket launchers. Oh sorry, only triple rocket launchers, no Doomsdays up north. This is something that you might call a bit of a problem. I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this problem right now as I... could call in some backup, but that would trigger the rocket launcher attacks, and I want to take those live. No, it's not time to instantly use Quake as soon as poor John wakes up. He has no psi focus for it either. The door is still open in the north for the hares. Well met. How do we handle this? What do we do? What do we do? Wouldn't a wall of bugs be... This is exactly what I was anticipating while we had the bugs. These guys would drop on in, fight the bugs. Bugs would probably win, but there'd be far fewer bugs for me to deal with, and then in I roll in, sweeping up all the just rewards. On Buta and the Fallen Empire could be summoned to deal with some of them, and then I could take out the rest. But I'd have to take out the priority targets with lances. And I have no way of knowing where the allies are going to land. Also, the Kanga Confederation is not... Oh, they are friendly with them. Okay, so I can call in both Concord and Fallen Empire for them to deal with it all. And John is right there to do both. Right there to do both. Ooh, but I need that friendship sealed right now. Nix, I need you to load that transport pod right now so we can make ourselves better friends with the Concord and call them in. We have a little bit of time before they go on the rampage. Also, Nix, that does not look like doing what I asked you to do. I asked you to load that transport pod. And the visitors are leaving. Probably in a way that's going to get them killed, so the sooner we bring in the allies, the better this is going to go for me. Nix, I said load that transport pod, you deaf piece of crap. Nix, come on, there we go. Missing, I don't care. At this point, just send it off, get some happiness points going. John's a little slower at cooking than I remember, but Psychite Tea takes a bit of work. It's on its way. Couldn't arrive there a moment too soon. Well, maybe if any of these people are carrying some jade for me. Well, that's not jade. It is a touch of silver, but hardly any. I really would love to see in numbers under enemies what they're carrying, what they're actually carrying on them. We've got some Nicole person here with a neurocalculator in their brain. It's worth double checking any good stuff in here worth taking off of people. Crevi, again, would love to see what kind of implants they had. Maybe there is a way for it and I'm not seeing it, but Reprocessor stomach is overrated, but it's still a nice add-on. Veronica has a... Whoa, I want that bionic heart. I would shove that bionic heart into Meowzilla to offset the downside of that cycler that he has. No guarantee that they would survive long enough. I don't know where the allies will go. Slaps the TV. Doesn't pick up anything since the bug attacks. Seems to be working just fine to me. Alright. Once John calls in for help, once we have them in, there we go. John, go and call our friends, our other friends, and prepare yourself for war. Hostile visitors present? Are you honestly counting these guys? I thought the Kanga Confederation... Oh, that's enemy of, not ally of. Oops. Whoopsie doodle, they're enemy of everyone. I need them to die then. Oh well, John can still go and get his hammer. Once they're all downed and or dead though, that'll make it okay. Well, at least they're going to eat some of those rocket launchers for me, potentially. Okay. Well, that was one of them, maybe. The others are fleeing and won't last long. John, I'm still probably going to want to try our hand at those allies if these people leave or get shot down in time. Lovely wasted shot. I'd rather they were wasted than shot at me. Come on, they're gone now. You satisfied? Okay, can we call in allies? Good, that's exactly what we'll do. And that's how we'll kickstart off the next episode of RimWorld. Get that save in there. Alright, it'll be nice to actually fight humans for a change, especially Manette being on the menu, and Euristo. We'll see what we can do with them. I'm frankly just looking forward to fighting something that isn't giant alien insects. Right, I'll take the stream down, I will go and grab some dinner, and I will be back with a couple of Patreon games, Gunpoint and Dismantle. Never played those before, so I don't really know what to expect. But I'll do it anyway. Actually, I think that does it for RimWorld until next week on Wednesday. I like the sound of that, but we're all just going to have to make do with 3 rimless days. Alright, until the next stream then, it's a cheers, especially from Big Balls Hero John, and a cheerio.